Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And this is something rare and special. We're lucky to have number 1 versus number 2. The college football world stopping to watch how this game plays out. It's a potential playoff matchup, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Seminoles will kick this away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The back's got it. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. On first down, it's play action. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
For the very first play of the game, you throw an interception. Tough way to start this game. Usually you'd like to set the tone, get your feet on the ground, and get this game going in the right direction. But instead, it's a pick, and now you put your own defense in a tough spot.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackled at the 8 after the... And the Noles trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
Quarterback still with the football. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. We have a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. comes their throwing offense back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here comes a pass. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Just nowhere to go on that run play. That's going to bring up third down. Nice job of that defensive front.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. He's inside the 40. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10.
Get set.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Got it.
So after the incompletion, it's second down.
Clear.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
The Noles pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They can't slow him down. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a handoff. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back, testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot, caught down at the 15. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Tar Heels with first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Florida State offense on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Off the play fake on first down. On the move, looking deep. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Looking for some space. It's Harper.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Gets rid of it on the move. He's got it right near the end zone. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Press coverage now from these DBs. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Pass midfield. At the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
It's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Keeping it on the ground here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he throws his third interception of the day. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Here's the second down play.
29 Philly.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. He's got it near the end zone. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Knowles.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
After the PAT, the lead is 20. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Gets some space around the 30. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Trying to find room. It's Jones.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Fighting him off. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Good as he gets the pass away. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
North Carolina, 14.
And the Tar Heels will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Play action here on first down. The pass looking to make a big play downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? At the 20, past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. There's the handoff. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Because the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Defense is coming after him. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial third down play after that completion. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Snags the quick throw. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Hauls it in and takes it in for the score.
What if they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Caught quickly. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And there's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Football comes out. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll ride the back again here.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And the Knowles will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Here's the option play. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming up, second down and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Harper. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Automatic on the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive, and they bounced back from that right away. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it on the move, and it's complete downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff heading left. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, his spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And now the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Florida State 42, North Carolina 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it to the right side. Makes the defender miss. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This passing game is on fire today.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good.
That makes the score.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
North Carolina 28.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? On first down, it's play action. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Here's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the right side. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And the Tar Heels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Will he score here?
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
And the Tar Heels looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Trying to come all the way back. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. offense heads back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play caller? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll throw it now. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down after 40. That'll be a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
In the red area, it's Jones. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's the handoff when the Jets sweep. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Outstanding play call here to come up with that big gain and get a first down. Get the ball out wide. Yeah, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down play coming up. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now.
Got it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Seminoles will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge game through the air.
The defense is split.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
29 Philly.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much